guys, so I'm back with part 3 of my transitioning series, and in this part I'm just going to kind of tell you guys some things that I do to tie my hair up at night, as well as what I do as far as the takedown process and the styling process goes. These are some things that I like to do to tie my hair up. So if it's all braided up, what I like to do is use a net, and you can get a net like this from Sally's, and I like to use these nets whether I'm wearing my hair straight or curly. So basically just a triangle net, and I will just tie that around my hair. And I just think that it's a good way just to kind of keep everything in place. And for some reason, if your silk scarf comes off, then your rollers and your braids and everything is going to still stay in place because you have that on your hair. Or if you want to just tie your hair up with that, then that's fine, because you should be sleeping on a silk pillowcase as well, which is double protection in addition to your silk scarf. So if you're, like I said, if your scarf comes off for some reason, you're still good to go. So use a net, and then I will use a silk scarf. So I have this one, and I'll just tie that around my hair, make sure everything's covered, and then that's it. If for some reason I do not feel like putting my hair in a silk scarf, or say my hair is like this because I've taken it down and I don't feel like redoing it at night, I have this big silk bonnet from Bon Cheveux, however you say that. I have this big bonnet, which is huge, and I got it because when I used to do my hair similar to this with like a wave iron, when I would straighten it, I felt like the silk cap that I was using was so small I'd have to like stuff my hair in there. So I just wanted one like this, and this is just a large one. They have an extra large one, but I don't know how much bigger this can get because this is huge, and you can adjust the size because it has this drawstring, so you can make it as small or as big as you like. So this is really handy to have. You can use this every night if you like, but I just prefer to use a scarf. And make sure you have your silk pillowcase as well, and then you're off to bed. So once you wake up and you are ready to take down your hair, these are a couple things I like to use for the takedown process and the styling process. So the first thing I will do is take this Carol's Daughter Moisturizing Sheen, and this has wheat germ, shea butter, and jojoba oil. And really you can just take any of your oils that you have, any of the oils I showed you or ones that you have, put it on your hand or make your own concoction and put it in a spray bottle. I just happen to already have this one in my collection, so I was like, well, it's, I want to use it up, and then it's convenient to just have a spray bottle ready to just spray your hands with the oil. And the reason you want to do that is because it's going to create less frizz, and also just kind of give your hair some sheen when you're taking down the braids, and just make the process a lot nicer. So spray that on my hands, maybe like 1 or 2 sprays, and then I will take the braid down. And as I take the braid down, each one, then I just kind of separate the curls. So you're gonna have like one whole braid, right? So then you just want to kind of separate it. Mine is already pretty separated, but yeah, I just want to show you guys what I would do. So you just separate it until you achieve that fullness you want. So once all that is separated, once it's all out and separated, I use this Pansy's Natural Bath and Body Care Whipped Hair Butter, and this is shea butter and sunflower oil. Condition, soften, and add sheen to dry damaged hair. Nettle and rosemary extracts stimulate hair follicles to promote healthy hair growth. And this is just like a whipped hair butter that I purchased from Whole Foods. And this is really good if you're doing like a bun or any kind of other style, just to kind of soften your hair, just kind of give it some shine, slick it back. But I just like to take some of this, rub it in my hands, and just kind of get it all through my hair, just to give it that extra nourishment and that shine and that softness. So I do all that. If for some reason you need to just kind of slick down your edges, I mentioned in the last video that I have the aloe vera gel, but also another good product to use is the Camille Rose Aloe Whipped Butter Gel. And this is really cool because it's a gel, but it's like a butter, which is why it's called butter gel. But I'll just put a little bit of that on my edges, and then I'll just tie it up, while I do my makeup, and let it lay down. It's like a soft hold, and this is good for all curl types and transitioners. If you want to do this, just like you can use this to do your braid out or your twist out, I just think the Curlaid one, I get better results with that one from a braid out. You can use this for a bun, for wash and go, for a dozen, not a dozen, but a bunch of different things. Yeah, so that's just good. After that, you know, when you have your curly hair, a lot of times you want volume, and sometimes you can't really create all that volume with your hands. So what I like to have is a pick, and with the pick also is good to help get rid of those lines. But if you guys do the method that I told you that I do, where I do the cornrows, I feel like that is so much easier to get rid of like all those parts. It doesn't leave as it doesn't leave the lines in your hair, but the parts say is if you do like individual braids, because you have like a section that's all together as opposed to a bunch of different little sections. But anyway, use the pick just to give your hair some volume and to get rid of all those little parts. So that's what I do. I just pick out my roots like this to give my hair a little bit of lift and volume. If for some reason I need to have a little bit of hold, or I feel like I'm playing with my hair a lot in this video, sorry. If I need a little bit of hold, or if it's like extra humid outside or something, I use this Bamboo Smooth Anti-Humidity hairspray. It's paraben, sulfates, phthalates, and synthetic color free. Because if you're going to use a hairspray, you know hairsprays are just really bad for you, so why not get a somewhat healthy one? And this will kind of like keep it from getting too frizzy and bigger than you actually want. So I'll just spray that all over my hair. If there's a section I want to keep back, I'll just spray that on there, and then I'm good to go. So that's pretty much what I do, you know, after the whole takedown process. I've just been pretty much wearing it like this. Either I part it on this side or this side. I make sure to switch it up every week just so my hair doesn't get used to being parted on that one side. But also, if you guys want to do different things to your hair, I also have different little, you know, accessories and things to style your hair in case for some reason you just want to change or it's just not working well that day. So I have these little clips here that you can just, these little kind of like comb, like these are so old school, but I saw these and I was like, they might be handy to have one day if I just need to do something different to my hair. So I have those. You can use something like a little clip like this, maybe to pull some of your hair back. I have, it's stuck. I have some bobby pins. I have some little mini bobby pins if you want to kind of like pin some pieces back. Or I have these ones that have a little, kind of like a design on it if you are going to have the bobby pins exposed. I have these little bun, this is chignon, however you say that, chignon complete. Yeah, so that's what this looks like. And basically, like you see, like you can just do your bun and then pin it, which I think would be pretty good. Instead of using like an elastic, you can just stick these in your hair, which will hold really easily since you're probably going to have texture anyway if you like doing it from an old twist out or braid out. I have these little other clips as well. I just have like some little things just to have some options. I have a clip like this, an ouchless clip, so you can kind of like pull some of your hair back, have half of it out. There's so many different things you can do. So I just like to have all these little clips in case I want to do something different with my hair. And I forgot to show you guys too, I also have, taking it back old school, a scrunchie. And I don't use this to go outside, but this is good to just kind of, you know, if you're in the house or you're just doing something, getting ready, and you just want to kind of pull your hair back, but you don't want to have like any dents or anything from like a regular rubber band. This will just loosely pull your hair back and get it out of your face while you do your makeup and get ready. So I think that completes part 3 of my transitioning series. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Like I said, I am still learning along the way myself. There's still so much I don't know, but there's a lot that I've learned as well. So I just kind of wanted to share that information with you guys that may be transitioning to. Maybe you're thinking about transitioning, or maybe, you know, you are transitioning and you just wanted to find out some more information. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comment box below. Make sure you thumbs up this video, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate all you guys that subscribe to my channel. Continue subscribing, share my videos with your friends and tell them to subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I would love to know what kind of videos you guys want to see, and I'll try to make that happen for you. Yeah, I mean, I know I told you guys so much information, or just showed you guys like a lot of products, and I think it's so crazy. Like, I know for me personally, when I was wearing my hair straight, I tried to keep my products at a minimal because it felt like, you know, a lot of products kind of weigh your hair down. But now that I'm doing the whole transitioning process, I feel like you need so much more products just to kind of get your hair where you want it to be and keep it moisturized and everything, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to not be a product junkie, but it's so hard. I'm like so obsessed with trying to find like the best products for my hair, but I think I'm getting closer to finding like a set regimen that I know works for my hair. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having an awesome day. If you have not seen part 1 and 2, make sure that you take a look at that so you can kind of see everything that how they all kind of work together, how everything I showed you works together. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.